Children, today I will discuss about the new topic of the chapter Yoga. And today's topic is elements of yoga. What is the topic of the day? The elements of yoga. Children, what did you know about elements of yoga? According to Patanjali, Patanjali Yoga Sutra. Yoga Sutra is the Patanjali's book, and he has discussed about the elements of yoga in this book. So according to Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there are 8 fold process are 8 steps. Ashtanga. Ashtanga is a Hindi word, and just I will discuss about the meaning of the Ashtanga. Of yoga. According to Patanjali Yoga Sutra, there are 8 fold process or 8 steps. 8 steps known by the Ashtanga of yoga. There are 8 part of the yoga, and Ashtanga is the combination of Asht and Ang. Asht means 8, and Ang means parts. So clear? There are 8 fold process or 8 steps of the yoga to attain purification of body and mind. Of body and mind to achieve union of Atma with Paramatma is known by Supreme Soul. Okay, according to the 8 Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, there are 8-fold process of the yoga to attain purification of body and mind, to achieve union of Atma means soul, with Paramatma, supreme soul, God. Okay, so there are 8 elements of yoga, and they are: first element is known by Yama, second is Niyam, third is Asan, fourth is Pranayam, fifth is Pratyahar, sixth element of yoga is Dharana, seventh is Dhyan, and last element of yoga is known by Samadhi. This is the last stage of the yoga. So I will discuss one by one the all elements. Okay, so first element of yoga is known by Yama. Yama is a Sanskrit word which means social discipline, and to perform the yogic activities, discipline is very important. Okay, so Yama is the first element of yoga. The practice of yoga eliminate wrong, harmful, and disturbing behavior. Yama is the first element of yoga. The practice of the yogic activities eliminate, remove the wrong, harmful, and disturbing behavior of the individual. So why not perform the yogic activities? They create means the yogic activities create a foundation of right living. They create a foundation of right living. When we will perform these yogic activities according to the elements of yoga. In other words, yamas are the basic principles for the benefit society. In the other words, yamas are the basic principles for benefit of society. Yama consists of yamas consist of 5 code of conducts. Five code of conduct and named as what is the names? The first yama is Satya. That day I had started this chapter, I had told you will get the maximum word of the Sanskrit and Hindi in this chapter. Children, what is the meaning of this Satya? Satya is a Hindi word. Satya means सच्चा बोलना, truthfulness. But in this day, very less people are telling Satya. Ahimsa. Ahimsa is the another yama. The ahimsa means non-violence. The third yama is austere, non-stealing. चोरी न करना. But in this day you can when you will search, you will get the maximum people are involved in austere. Brahmacharya. Brahmacharya means absence of lust. That person is free from the universal liabilities. None takes such diet that stimulate sexual desires. And the fifth yama is aparigraha. Aparigraha. means greedlessness or non-grasping. Greedlessness or non-grasping. Okay, according to the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, and in Yoga Sutra, when you will study, you will get the 8 yamas, 8 elements, and first elements tell there are 5 yamas, and they are very important for us. The first yama is known by the Satya, Ahimsa, Aste. Fourth yama is Brahmacharya, and the fifth yama is Aparigraha. Okay, this second element of yoga is niyam, personal rules. Niyams in Hindi you tells rules. Individual personal rules. It is moral code of discipline. It is moral code of discipline. Example: physical, mental, rules of conduct towards oneself. Okay, it is moral code of discipline. It may be physical, it may be mental, rules of conduct toward oneself, and they are named as, Patanjali has given also the names. They are named as Swachh, स्वच्छता, साफ सफाई, hygiene is the good demand of the yoga. संतोष, संतोष means satisfaction. तप, तप means तपस्या, prayer. स्वाध्याय, सेल्फ रीडिंग. ईश्वर परानिधान, ईश्वर परानिधान, भगवान को याद करना. which means, स्वच्छ means hygiene, hygienic habits. You know the meaning of स्वच्छता. संतोष, तप, स्वाध्याय, Ishwar Pranidhan are the named of the niyams. Regularly pray to God. Do self-study without any instructions of your parent and teacher. When you will be study, you are the yogi, a tapaswi, tap. Then keep the patience, santosh. These are the named of the niyams. The third element of the yogi is asan, yogic posture. That day I was teaching the meaning of the yoga. I had given an example of the Mama Marich. Mama Marich was the mama of the Ravan. Due to the yogic posture, asan consist of asanas are consist of physical posture and movements of body. What is asan? Asans are consist of physical posture and movement of body, and it should be in the proper way, then you will get the success. In other words, the asan means holding the body in a particular posture of posture to bring stability. Asanas consist of physical postures and movement of the body. Asanas means holding the body in the particular posture to bring stability, and in yoga stability is very important. Asanas include various posture of all the parts of body concentrating on the whole body development. Okay, asan include the various postures. It may be bending, sitting, standing. to perform the different type of the yogic activity. Concentrating on the whole body development is the asanas. Okay, the next element of yoga is pranayam. Children, what is pranayam? Pranayam is the combination of the two words, prana and ayam. Pranayam is the combination of two words, pran and ayam. Pran means life force. Pran means life force, and ayam means to control. Here I have wrote the breathing exercises. Pranayam is the combination of the two words pran and ayam. Pran means life force, ayam means to control. So this is a systematic and rhythmic control of breathing performed to improve internal functioning of whole body. This is means yoga is a systematic and rhythmic. Pranayam is the systematic and rhythmic control of breathing performed to improve the internal functioning of the whole body. And pranayam are based upon three words: पूरक, रेचक and kumbhak. Pranayam based upon the three words Purak, Rechak and Kumbhak. The meaning of the Purak means inhale. In pranayam, inhale. Rechak means exhale. And Kumbhak means holding the breath. Good example of the pranayam, Kapal Bhati, Anilom Vilom, Anulom Vilom, the process is inhale and exhale. Kapalbhati, holding the breath with inhale or purak and start to exhale, continue in the holding position of the breath, is known by pranayam. The next element of yoga is pratyahar, withdrawal of sense. What is the pratyahar? Children, it is a process of self control in which an individual is able to control his senses in yoga. Controlling of the sense is very important. When you will not control it, or when you will not get success to control it, you cannot perform your yogic activities in proper way. So, to get the success in our yogic activities, control of senses are very important. And there is no interest left in the external object and he experiences inner stillness which results in a total withdrawing towards the self from worldly pains. It is a process of self-control in which an individual is able to control his senses. There is no interest left in the external object. When you will keep interest in the external object, you cannot control your sense and experiences inner stillness which results in total withdrawal towards the self from the worldly pain. In these days, everyone are suffering from the worldly pain. There are different type of the liabilities, and due to the liabilities we are suffering from the different type of the problem, and problems is already the pain. Okay, so these are the pratyaha. The next element of yoga is dharana, concentration, get the shape. It is the concentration of, it is concentration of mind and channelizing all energies to a single point, may be center of forehead. It is the dharana is the concentration of mind and channelizing all energy to a single point. It may be center of forehead. To obtain dharana, stage, mind has to be stilled on a particular object. These should be performed under the able guidance of Guru's teacher, who guides for maximum development and control of sense. Dharana. To obtain dharana stage, mind has to be stilled on a particular object. Your focus should be on the single object. and these should be performed under the able guidance, a trained guru teacher who guides for the maximum development and control of your sense. Then you will get the real dharana, real position of the concentration. The next element of yoga is the dhyan, meditation. Okay, it is a process of controlling the mind through meditation. Okay, it is a process of controlling the mind through meditation. Its stages are prolonged and continued deep reflection on a particular concentration of mind over a period of time without any divergence. What is the dhyan? It is a process of controlling the mind through the meditation. Its stages are prolonged, not for the 1 day, 2 day, or 1 week, or 1 month. It is a prolonged, long duration of the activity, and it should be continued with a deep reflection without any divergence. Particular concentration of mind over a period of time without any divergence. Then we will get the dhyan, concentration, focus on a single aim, target. The last element of the yoga is samadhi, self-realization, the union of individual soul is called samadhi. The union of individual soul is called samadhi. At the peak of meditation, at the peak of meditation, the person enters into a state of samadhi, where his body, senses, are at rest. At the peak of the meditation, the person enters into a state of samadhi where his body and senses are at rest position. You will not get any movement. His mind and reason are alert, yet he has gone beyond consciousness. Okay, these are the elements of the yoga. People are of the opinion that it takes many births and constant practice to attain all stages of yoga. And after attaining the final stage, one is free from the bondage of birth and death. After attaining the final stage, one is free from the bondage of birth and death. On the path of achieving these states, one gains a lot of wonderful power by which performing miracles are possible in this age of the frustration and distress. Practicing yoga helps to get rid of the many diseases, problems, tension, etc. Moreover, it develops the optimum level of the health to lead a happy and prosperous life. It leads a happy and prosperous life. Okay, that's all. Thank you.